Hello, this is James. We're getting another Structure Deck EX courtesy of Yazin. Look at this banner. This banner looks very official. Hidden power resides within this new series of Structure Decks. Yeah, that's pretty tough to fake. So unfortunately, we're getting another paywall Structure Deck, and then a year later they'll release the cards, as part of the Dream ticket. What this deck brings is BlueEyes support, and it's gonna patch the holes in the Azure Eyes Silver Dragon deck. So our first three cards: BlueEyes Solid, Dragon Spirit of White, and Cosmo Brain. These are probably going to be the super rares, the ultra rares of the deck. And since card rarity is arbitrary in Duel Links, I mean more arbitrary. What I mean by that is these are going to be the one-ofs in the structure deck, and if you want to play set, you'll have to buy 3 structure decks. Alright, so the first is going to be Dragon Spirit of White. It's a dragon, level 8. Always treated as a BlueEyes card. This card is treated as a normal monster while in the hand or graveyard. When this card is normal or special, you can target one spell trap your opponent controls, banish it. If your opponent controls a monster, you contribute this card. Special summon one BlueEyes White Dragon from your hand. So this is a pretty strong monster. This can, since it's a normal in the hand, it can be special summoned by Ancient Rules. It's a normal in the graveyard. It can be hit special summoned by Silver's Cry. It's a BlueEyes card, so it can be special summoned by the effect of BlueEyes, by the effect of Protector with Eyes of Blue. It hits the opponent's back row, and even if that back row is chainable, you can, as long as the opponent controls a monster, you can tribute the Dragon Spirit of White, special summon the BlueEyes from your hand. You can still get value out of your Dragon Spirit of White. I don't know why they didn't call it, I mean there must be a good reason, but why didn't they just call it BlueEyes Spirit Dragon or something like that? Anyway, I'm going to skip over Cosmo Brain briefly. We're going to go to BlueEyes Solid Dragon. I don't know why Bastion's not giving me the pictures. If this card is normal or special, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls and negate its effects. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can shuffle this card from the field into the deck, and if you do, special summon one BlueEyes White Dragon from your deck. You can only use each effect of BlueEyes Solid Dragon once per turn, and I'm gonna lump this with Cosmo Brain. Cannot be special summoned, must first be cannot be normal summoned, must be specialed by sending one non-effect monster from your hand or face up on the field to the graveyard. So this can be like your BlueEyes from your hand. This can also be something like Galaxy Serpent, or just a normal level 1 tuner. This card gains attack, but that's not the cool part. You can tribute one effect monster, including Cosmo Brain. Special summon one normal monster from your hand or deck, only once per turn. Hard once per turn. So what Cosmo Brain and BlueEyes Solid Dragon are bringing to the table is the ability to get your BlueEyes out of the deck. That's what I tried to solve with the Red Eyes Azure Eyes deck. But it's an obvious deficiency of just the pure BlueEyes Azure Eyes Silver Dragon deck, is that you can't really search your BlueEyes deck, and now we see why that was built in. It's so that they can sell it to us in this extra deck. So expect if you were afraid of the Azure Eyes Silver Dragon before, expect to just get stomped by these synergies. You got Spirit of White hitting your back row, and you have Cosmo Brain and BlueEyes Solid Dragon making the Azure Eyes Silver Dragon deck even more consistent. The structure deck is also bringing some Heretics. Heretic Dragon of Su. You can special summon this card by tributing a Heretic. Once per turn, you can tribute one Heretic monster, accept this card from your hand or your side of the field, target one spell trap your opponent controls, destroy this target. When this card is tributed, special summon one Dragon type normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard and make its attack and defense 0. So these, I think these are going to be rares. So we're gonna get, I don't know, maybe like 1 or 2 of these. So like maybe 1 of Su and 2 of Nebthet and 2 of Esset. Nebthet and Esset share the first and second effects, the special summoning and the when it's tributed special summon and normal. So that they share that with Su. For Nebthet, the second effect is you contribute a Heretic, except this card, target a monster your opponent controls, destroy that target. Okay, so Su is spell traps, Nebthet is tribute a monster, tribute a Heretic, destroy a monster, and Esset is once turn you can target one face-up dragon-type normal monster on the field. The levels of all face-up Heretic monsters currently on the field become the level of that monster until the end phase. I don't quite understand. So like you would tribute the BlueEyes. Your Heretic Dragon of Esset becomes a level 8. But it's not a normal monster, so you can't use it for Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. And I don't know that this structure deck is bringing any new synchros. So I don't know what that's for. But I think these are actually the budget option. So the what you're supposed to do is to buy 3 of this extra deck, have 3 Spirit of White, 3, well maybe not 3 Cosmo Brain, but 3 BlueEyes Solid Dragon, and then your Protector of Eyes of Blue and your BlueEyes and your Silver's Cry and your Mausoleum of White. And then, but if you only want to go for 1 or 2 of the structure deck, you can have a play set of these Heretics, and they're kind of like a lesser support for the BlueEyes Dragon. That's my inference. I'm curious, are there any like level 4 or lower Heretic monsters that can be tributed for this special, like you normal summon the level 4 and then you can special summon the Heretic off of that? I wonder if that's a possibility, because right, these Heretics, they're like Dragon Spirit of White has a strictly better effect for back row than Heretic Dragon of Su, and then there's no equivalent with Nebthet, and then Esset is kind of superfluous if you already have your level 8. There must be a reason, but right now it escapes me. So for the final 3 cards, we have Mechanol, Archfiend, not Archfiend, Archfiend, 100 attack, 2100 defense. I make note of that because when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon 1 normal monster from your hand or graveyard. So basically the only way that Mechanol Archfiend, not Archfiend, is going to be doing this is with Inverse Universe. You get pop that surprise Inverse Universe on your opponent, and that's actually pretty worth it because you get to destroy, and then you get to special your BlueEyes or what have you for free, and then if you're attacking and you pop the Inverse Universe, then you can special out the BlueEyes, and then you can get the attack with the BlueEyes. So actually, I like Mechanol Archfiend. That looks like a fun little card. Bingo Machine Go. Reveal 3 cards from your deck that each meets at least one of the criteria listed below. Your opponent randomly picks one and adds it to your hand. Hard once per turn. So it has to be either a BlueEyes monster or a spell trap that specifically lists the card BlueEyes White Dragon or BlueEyes Ultimate Dragon, except Bingo Machine Go. So this is in like normal rare territory. Probably the structure deck will give you at least 2 of the Bingo Machine Go, and this is like the ultra budget option of what the struct. So again, this structure deck, it unbricks the Azure Eyes Silver Dragon deck. It gives you easy access via Cosmo Brain and Solid Dragon to your BlueEyes monsters, and then if you didn't go in for 3 of those, you can get 2 or 3 Bingo Machine Go. Bingo Machine Go will let you pull out your BlueEyes or even your Dragon Spirit of White. Let's see, does that affect? Yeah, always treat it as a Blue Eyes. Your Blue Eyes or your Dragon Spirit of White from your deck, because you're going to have 3 Blue Eyes, and then you can just pick all 3 of those, and then you'll get 1 in your hand. And finally, Rider of the Storm Winds. It is a level 1 tuner. You can target 1 dragon normal monster you control. Equip this monster from your hand or field to that target. If a monster equipped with this card attacks, defense position monster, pierce. If a monster equipped with this card would be destroyed, destroy this card instead. So this is not a good tuner, basically because it doesn't facilitate synchro summoning. It's just like a normal little weenie monster. You have to use other cards to special summon it for the same term synchro summon. But it is encouraging. Konami is willing to put tuners that have multiple effects into the game relatively early, and based on my Gestalt recollection of the Spellbooks extra deck, it means that we'll get similarly powered tuners. We'll get tuners with extra effects that do more things within about a month in like a main box or the next mini box or something like that. So this is a much more tempting structured extra EX structure deck than the Silent Waifu structure deck, even though it lacks the sex appeal. So choose wisely, dear viewer. Thank you for watching.